All right, we are going to start. We're going to take a few selfies. Go ahead, and after your few selfies are taken, I want you to find the Doink app, which is the pink octopus app that looks like this. And you will see this. That is what we are going to make. So we want to find the plus up in the top right-hand corner. Go ahead and hit the plus, select new drawing. Just so you know, all these steps will be posted in the class folder in written form. So for those of you that are better at reading something, you can go ahead and open that after you watch this video and read through it again. It will be all the steps that I used to make this selfie. Now the first thing that we need to do is we need to talk about our goals. Remember, our goals are contour line, self-portrait, and identifiable facial features. They don't have to be perfect, but identifiable. All right, so we're going to go to the hamburger, what they call the hamburger icon, at the very top in the middle. We are going to go to the left. There's a plus, and then there's a camera. Click on your camera. That should, click on it again, take you to your selfies. Miss Bunch has a whole lot of crazy selfies. I don't know which one I'll use. I think I'll maybe use this one. All right, I'm going to hit use. Now my first layer has that selfie. I personally like to start off by lowering my opacity and making it kind of a smokier picture so I can focus on actually drawing my contour lines and outlines. Now, you need to, we need to label this selfie 1. There's a reason why I want you to label it selfie 1, which comes along later in another assignment. But for this assignment, just label it selfie 1. You're going to click on the second layer, and that's going to be where you do your contour lines. Now, remember, contour lines are the outline of an image, not a lot of detail. All right, so now we're going to click out here in the checkerboard. Click out in the checkerboard. All right, so now we have this kind of smoky picture, see-through picture of me. You're going to use a stylus. I do not have a stylus with me today. I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to go kind of quick, but you're going to be able to take a little bit more time and put a little more effort into yours, and you will have a stylus, so it will be nicer than mine. All right, what we're going to do is, you can see down below all of those tools, which are very similar to what we've used in Photoshop before, are highlighted. Now, if I go back here and I click on my selfie layer, and then I click out here, if you've come to this page and you see that it's all gray and you can't click on any of those tools, try to go up here, click on your hamburger, and go to your contour lines layer. Now click, and you can see that they all lit up. All right, what we're going to do is we are going to start by selecting the paintbrush right in the middle, and you can see that a little menu pops up. Now, I kind of already know what I'm going to do, but you want to try out different sizes. So, and you can see how that pink circle will get larger and smaller. That kind of tells you what size things are going to be. It also tells you what color it's going to be. So, say I want 37. I'm going to click. If I want to change the color from pink, you can go over here in the right-hand side. There's two little squares you see down there. I can click on that pink square, and I can change it to, let's see, blue. I'll change it to blue. Now I can click back on the checkerboard, and I can kind of see that dot. And that's kind of a big dot. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go with that. So I'm going to exit out of the color, and I'm going to go back to my paintbrush. And I think I'm going to lower my size down to about, let's see, maybe 13. And now I can make a dot. I think I can work with that dot. I'm going to leave the brush mode at normal, and I'm not going to mess with the pressure. I'm going to leave that alone. Now I'm going to exit out of that. I'm going to go ahead and erase my dots up here because they're kind of distracting. Okay. Now I'm going to click back on my brush tool, and I'm going to come up here to my face. Now, contour lines are simply the outline. There was a famous artist, Mr. Klee, and he says that drawing is just taking your line for a walk. And line is just taking your dot for a walk. So you saw that we just made that dot out in the checkerboard. I'm going to start on my face up here, and I'm going to make my dot. And then I'm going to walk my dot. I'm going to walk my dot around the outside of my face, just making the contour. Walk, 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 walk. Walk that dot. Then I'm going to walk my dot around my glasses and around my nose. Now you guys can put a little bit more detail into yours because you do have a stylus where I do not. And you can see there's like a million little strands of hair in this picture. I do not want to draw every one of those strands of hair. This is contour drawing, so it's more of an outline. So I'm just going to outline the shape of kind of where my hair falls in that picture. Okay? So now I basically have a contour drawing of my face. So we will now repeat and practice this contour drawing over and over again. And that is going to create our animation. So I want you to come down in the right-hand corner where you see the trash can, and you see the little squares, and you see the little plus sign. I want you to hit the plus sign 1, 2, 3, 4 times, at least 4 times. Now we've hit the plus sign 4 times, and you can see down below, right next to the plus sign in that gray bar, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like blank pages. Number 1 has the first contour drawing. So we're going to click on number 2. And if you need to, and you need to increase the opacity of the background picture, you can go back, click on the hamburger icon, click on the selfie one, and I have it down at 30%. I'll go ahead and increase it up to 80%, make it a little bit easier. And then I'm going to click back on my contour lines and click out in the checkerboard. Okay, so now I am going to take my dot for a walk again around the face, around kind of where the hair is. Okay, and if you're not sure, because it gets kind of confusing, all the different lines, if you've actually drawn, you can look down at the bottom where all those different pages are, and you can see the first one is a full picture of me. The second one, my glasses aren't drawn yet, my nose is not drawn yet, and my mouth is not drawn yet. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw my glasses. I'm going to draw my eyes in. I'm going to draw my nose and draw my mouth. Okay. Now we're going to keep going. We're going to go to number 3. And we're going to do the same thing again. Now, one of the things you can do when you're animating, I've done eyes that were kind of open. If I wanted to make it look like my eyes were shut, I can kind of do little happy faces, like the little smile on a happy face for my eyes. Follow the glasses. You're just following the outline. Now, when you guys have a stylus, you can actually, like I just drew a single line for the outline of my glasses. You can draw like a little more detail and go like draw the inside and draw the outside, and you could draw my teeth. But since I don't have a stylus with me, and I'm doing it quick, I'm just doing it with my finger. All right, and so we're going to do it again. Do the contour line. And I'm going to go through this really fast this time, just so we can kind of get this done. I do expect you to do a little better job than I'm doing, but this is just to give you guys an idea of what this app will do for us. It's really fun. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do that and that. Okay. So now we have 5 different contour line drawings of my face. And this is the fun part, in my opinion. All right. So we're going to go up to the top right-hand corner. You're going to see the little play button, that little triangle that looks like a play button. You're going to hit it. And there you go. It kind of looks like I'm talking and my eyes are blinking and my face is going crazy. All right. If you click on the checkerboard again and in the left-hand upper corner, hit done, you can go back and you can change anything that you want. For me, something that I want to change is how quickly the frames per second are going, because it's makes me kind of dizzy. I like to slow it down a little bit. So I'm going to go down to 10 frames per second and hit play. I like that much better. Oh, it looks like my chin is growing in this one. Kind of funny. Okay, I like that much better. So now I am done with animating this. So I'm going to go back to my gallery. And as you can see in here, I've done quite a few of these different ones. All right. But this is the one right here that I just got done with. So I'm going to put my finger on it and slide the picture over to the left. I'm going to hit share. You're going to share it in video form in a 480 by 480. And you're going to upload it to the class drive. You're going to rename it. And you're going to rename it with your name and your class code. So we're going to pretend that that Mrs. B is a 6th grader in this Owens class. So 6-0, and then you're going to hit upload. This is what you're going to do in class tomorrow. However, your contour drawing is going to be a little bit more detailed than mine, and it's going to be a lot nicer than mine. Since you will have a stylus. Now, I did talk about your entrance ticket tomorrow, and I wanted you to give me a face and tell me how you were feeling about the project. So I want you to click plus, new drawing, and then you can do this and let me know how you feel about the project. You don't have to animate it. If you want to, you can. But all the directions to send me a happy face or a sad face or a scared face is all in this video. So I am going to show you a few contour drawings that have been done, just so you can get an idea of what you'll be working on tomorrow in class. So all you need to do tonight is post your S and Q and send me that happy face, and any notes that you took during this, bring them to class with you tomorrow.